Hey folks, Adam here with SpeedAddicts, and today we're going to install Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge inside this HJC i11 helmet. Alright everyone, we're going to install this Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge inside this HJC i11 helmet, but before we do that, make sure you surf on over to SpeedAddicts.com. We have the entire catalog of Cardo Systems Bluetooth headsets and HJC helmets, whether you ride on-road or off-road. And as a reminder, if you purchase a Bluetooth communication system from us, bring it on over to Speed Addicts Superstore in Orange, California, and we will install it for you. Sometimes it's a little bit nerve-wracking taking apart a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 helmet. So if you bought your Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge, bring it on over here and we'll do it for you. And as another reminder, if you're curious about this i11 or this Packtalk Edge, surf on over to the SpeedAddictsTV YouTube channel. We have detailed uncrating videos on these type of helmets and this Bluetooth communicator. We also kind of give you some of the ins and outs and features and benefits of these products before you buy them. All right, folks, now the moment has arrived for us to install this Packtalk Edge into this i11. Now inside this Packtalk Edge box, of course, we have the Bluetooth communicator itself, which sits in this nice magnetic mount. So it's got this nice magnetic mount that uses a magnet to clip into place, and it holds it securely, and it does a really good job of keeping it secured. This thing does not come loose. So we have the Bluetooth communicator, we have the plastic cradle, and then we have a pair of JBL speakers. So JBL design speakers. Cardo Systems worked with JBL many years ago to really get a proprietary sound and acoustic level with these speakers, so they have really good audio quality. So you have a pair of speakers right here, you have a wired microphone that you can move anywhere in the chin bar, and then you have this boom style microphone, and this boom style microphone gives a little bit more quality when you're speaking. So if you're looking for the utmost speaking quality, use this boom mic, but if you want a little bit more flexibility in where you position the microphone, use this wired microphone. The difference is very, very subtle. They're both great microphones. We also have this plastic shim plate with adhesive that you can use to mount this plastic plate onto the helmet. Now, these adhesive mounts are generally better for dirt bike off-road helmets, but you can still use them on the street if you want. If you also want, you can use this plastic clip, which inserts into here, and you can use the plastic clip to insert into the helmet right here. For this episode, we're actually going to use the adhesive mount because it's going to work a little bit better with the side of the helmet here. Now, when you're installing these Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge helmets, it's always really important to really know where you're going to position this thing. These Bluetooth communicators are designed to be used on the left-hand side of the helmet, never the right-hand side, always the left. So you want to just find a really clean mounting area, and it's okay to take a couple stabs at it. This 3M red adhesive, this is a one-time use adhesive. So you want to really just kind of do a test run and see where you want to mount it. You don't want to mount it too far forward nor too far back. If it's too far back, it's going to be hard to use with your left hand. If it's too far forward, it could be in the way a little bit. So you want to kind of find a happy medium. You also want it so it's not too high where it impedes the actuation of the visor, but you don't want it too far low where it kind of gets into maybe your collarbone area if you were to rotate your helmet to the left. So for this operation, we're going to mount it right here, which is a good happy medium, not too far forward, not too far left. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this adhesive clip into the mount and then get ready to install it. Remove these adhesives, and then we're going to put it right here. Right here, nice and flexible. That's a good mounting location, not too far forward, not too far back. Apply a little pressure. This 3M adhesive is a one-time use adhesive, so you really don't want to pull it off and put it back on. You can sometimes if the conditions are right, especially if you use these alcohol wipes to fully remove any contaminants or grease or wax from the helmet, then you can quite often maybe use them one more time, but it's best just to get a new one and try again if you didn't do it right. So now that we have this cradle mounted, now it's time to gently take apart the interior. Now, when you're taking apart the interior, oftentimes the interior has these plastic pins, which are They're durable, but not overly so. And if you pull too hard, you might pull the plastic paint out, which completely ruins the helmet. So be careful when you're working on the inside of these helmets. These things are tough, but they're tough to a point. So just be aware when you're taking apart your helmet not to use too much force. So we want to remove both the left and right hand side cheek pads, and we're also going to remove this top crown liner. We remove the top crown liner so we can neatly route the speaker cables inside the helmet and have really nice clean routing without having to worry about the wires hanging out or anything funky like that. In fact, we don't even need to pull off this front brow. We just need to pull back the liner right there, which gives us access to the inside of the helmet right here. This i11 helmet's actually very well put together and easy to work with. Now, the next step is we're going to install these Velcro shims, which neatly connect to these speakers right here. Now, it's worth mentioning we have a long speaker and a short speaker. And the reason why we have a long speaker and a short speaker is because the short speaker cable goes on the side of the headset, where the longer one goes on the other side where it's got a little more distance. So we're going to take this 3M adhesive with the double-edged Velcro, and we're going to take this sticky off, and we're going to attach it to the speaker and then put it in the recessed pocket. That allows the speaker to really sit inside that speaker recess, and you don't have to worry about it coming loose. Once you stick it in there, it's going to be good for a long time. You don't have to use these Velcro strips, but then if you take the helmet apart, sometimes when you're taking it off your head and then putting it down, the speaker might just become dislodged and come out. So if you want a really secure fit, just make sure you use that Velcro. So now we have that Velcro in here, and we're just going to install the speaker into that recess right there. Look at how clean that Packtalk Edge JBL speaker fits into that recess. Super clean, super nice. I really like that. Now let's do the same on the other side. So again, we have these included Velcro shims. It's also worth noting that if your helmet has a really deep recess and you want a little bit more room, you can use these double-sided Velcro shims. Now what these do is they'll actually push the speaker out of the helmet a little bit. So if you have a very wide head, you don't want to use these. However, if you have a very narrow head, you might want to. So that's the cool thing about Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge Bluetooth Communicator, is it gives you the option to set things up the way you want. So now we have the speakers in there, really nice. And so next what we're going to do is we're going to connect this jack here, which allows the communicator and the speakers to talk to each other. So we've got that in there. We're going to hide this jack inside the plastic right here. So hide that in there, and now it's nice and clean and no one can see it. And then we can put this headliner back into the helmet, and our cables are all nicely routed, and you're not going to even be able to feel it or tell that you have a Bluetooth comm system inside the helmet. Sorry, I was going for the wrong pin. Now we've got the pins here on the back. This i11 is actually really well put together, very well put together helmet. It makes a Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge install very, very easy. Now we're going to do our microphone install. Again, as we said before, the speaking audio quality is ever so slightly better with this boom mic, but we want more flexibility in mounting, so we're going to use this more maneuverable wired mic. So we have this here. Cardo Systems also includes another Velcro strip right here, which you can use to put in the chin bar, and that allows you to place the microphone exactly where you want in the chin bar. Now when you're mounting the microphone in the chin bar, you want to be aware of the intake vents and the position of things. You also don't want to mount the microphone too low where it'll be in the wind stream, nor too high. So we're going to pick a spot that's not going to impede the air vents, and then put it right in the middle right there. It's also worth mentioning that you always want to have this wire facing the Cardo Systems headset. It just allows for a little bit cleaner install. So we've got that done. Now we're going to take the cable and we're going to insert it into the microphone. There's arrows, arrow and arrow, so it's really easy to understand which orientation to install it. So we've got that in now. So our microphone is now inserted. We're going to neatly tuck away some of these wires right here inside the device right here, just so the wires are tucked away and we don't have to deal with any stuff when we're out riding. So, you know, it's worth mentioning all helmets are a little bit different in the way they're built. So take your time to do the routing right, because once you do the routing right, you're going to only have to do it once and you're going to be a happy camper. So now we've got our microphone fitted. Now it's time to put the cheek pads back inside this helmet. So we're going to route the cheek pad right through here. Again, the build quality on this i11 helmet is actually pretty good for a reasonably priced helmet. Now it's time to line up those plastic pins. And now we've got that cheek pad in. Now it's time to get this next cheek pad in. And again, don't be discouraged if the cheek pads are a little bit difficult to get in. There's a way they all clip in, so just take your time, be patient. Make sure you route the chin straps through this cheek pad. Some helmets make you route the chin straps through the cheek pads, others don't. So it's just kind of a case-by-case basis. All right, everyone, now we've got our Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge installed in this helmet. The final thing is to take the actual communicator and put it on right there, and now your Packtalk Edge is installed on your i11 helmet, nice and clean. It's worth mentioning that a lot of us out there might be riding with a second motorcycle helmet. If you do, Cardo Systems actually makes a second helmet kit. Now what that kit comprises of is it comprises of everything minus this electronic device. So you can literally prep your helmet with speakers, with another attachment system. So all you have to do if you're riding with a different helmet is pop off this communication device and put it on your new helmet. That really saves money and allows you to only have to buy one of the major electronics. And for all of you out there who really do a ton of riding, Cardo Systems also makes a refresh kit with new Velcro, new plastic pieces, which allows you to refresh your Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge and make it look just like new. Well, everyone, there you have it. That's how to install Cardo Systems Packtalk Edge in an HJC i11 helmet. As always, make sure to surf on over to SpeedAddicts.com if you're interested in these products, and make sure you're subscribing to the SpeedAddictsTV YouTube channel for more videos like this. And we'll see you in the next episode.